Hi, my name is Kara Shambo, and I'm one of the first years here at Michigan State University in Sparrow Physical Medicine and Rehabilitation Program. I did my undergrad at Grand Valley State University, go Lakers, and then my medical school was Michigan State University College of Osteopathic Medicine, proud DO here. What impresses me most about our program is how welcoming, encouraging, and supportive everyone is. All of the rotations I've been on so far, excellent education, very committed faculty and staff, and everyone just works so well together. They're definitely there to support your learning and help you become a better physician. That's something that impressed me when I was a student rotating at Sparrow in PMR for the first time ever. All the faculty and staff and senior residents were so helpful. I felt like I got a really good picture of what inpatient and outpatient PMR could look like and what the specialty has to offer you as a new physician and what it has to offer the patients that you're going to be caring for. We really are very quality of life and function based, and that's what attracted me to the specialty, and that's what attracted me to this program in particular. So thank you for checking us out, and hopefully we'll see you next year.
Hi everyone, my name is Alex Ostromecki. I'm one of the fourth year PMR residents at Michigan State, Sparrow. And one of my favorite things about the program here is kind of the culture. Everybody's super supportive and it's a really great learning environment. We have attendings that do a lot of bedside teaching every day. And one of the things that I'll talk about a little bit is the day-to-day operations on the inpatient floor. So typically when you're on inpatient, you have anywhere from 9 to 11 patients is your maximum that you round on daily in the mornings. And then typically afternoons are reserved for things like inpatient EMGs as they come in, and then doing consults throughout the hospital and admissions as well.
Hey everyone, my name is Monica. I'm a fourth year resident here at MSU. I am originally from the East Lansing area. I am applying to fellowships in sports medicine, so that's for me in the future. Things that I like about our program, we have a lot of teaching that goes on here, both from an attending perspective, but also from a resident perspective as well. We have a lot of medical students that come and rotate with us. Some things about our program, we have a didactic session Monday mornings, 4 hours of protected didactic time, which is great. We try to cover a lot of broad PMR based topics. We have a bunch of our attendings present during the year, and then a bunch of residents present and therapists present as well. Some things about our fourth year, all of the four fourth year residents are co-chief residents. We kind of divide up the responsibilities for administrative stuff among each other, so that's been really nice.
Hi, my name is Kizi Kwad. I'm a PGY2 at Michigan State University Physical Medicine and Rehabilitation Residency Program. I was born in Vietnam and grew up in Texas. I went to undergrad at the University of Texas at Dallas and received my medical degree from the Texas College of Osteopathic Medicine. I chose MSU for my residency training because I had a chance to rotate at MSU Sparrow program when I was a fourth year medical student. I had an amazing time and really enjoyed learning and interacting with the attendings and residents, and I was so excited when I had a chance to come back for my actual residency training.
Hey everyone, my name's Eric. I'm one of the PGY3 residents. I'm originally from Warren, Pennsylvania, which is a small town a couple hours north of Pittsburgh. One of the unique aspects of this program is that we kind of get a different feel for all the different rehab settings available. For instance, at Sparrow here, we're kind of within our, can't talk. They'll cut it out. Okay.
Take 3.
So one of the good parts about our program is that we kind of get a feel for all the different rehab settings that you might practice in the future. So our main unit is here at Sparrow Hospital, where we are within the hospital and we have our own unit. Over in Flint, We are also within a hospital, but we are a consulting service there. So you kind of get a different feel for being a consulting service versus the admitting service. And then over at Mary Free Bed in Grand Rapids, kind of get to see how it works in a rehab-only hospital where you don't have all the amenities offered to you working in kind of a big acute hospital.
Hi there, my name is Jameson Hake. I'm an MSU PMR PGY2. I'm from Okemos, Michigan, and I went to medical school at Michigan State. What's intern year like? So I just completed intern year this past July, and I really felt like it's a good intern year, and I really feel like the years before us have really tailored the intern year to work really well for a PMR PGY1. A nice thing about our program is that it's categorical, our intern year, and so when you match into our program, you're automatically guaranteed an intern year, and it's at the location of our hospital. And so that's really advantageous when you start transitioning to the inpatient PM&R side of things. You're really familiar with how the hospital works, put it down simply to the EMR, and then like where rooms are within the hospital, how to contact other specialties, and you may even have personal relationships with some of the people that when you were rotating with them, you now know them when you're interacting with them as a PM&R resident. And I've really found that those relationships and professional interactions have really helped during my transition to a PGY2 year. As far as the subjects go for rotations during intern year, I really felt like they were appropriate for us as PM&R residents. We have, just to name a few, OMM, rheumatology, 2 rotations of neurology, our trauma rotation, peds. So it was a good intern year, I would say.
Looking back at my internship year as a PGY1, I really appreciate the fact that our program here at MSU is categorical. You get to familiarize yourself with, the hospital system, the electronic medical record system early on, so that when you start your actual PM&R training as a PGY2, you already know the ins and outs, and you don't have to spend time with familiarize yourself and reorienting yourself. We as PGY1 have the opportunities to rotate through different specialties that are very relevant to our training as a physiatrist. We have a diverse exposure to the different specialties and really get an opportunity to see how people from all the service think and how they decide to consult us and refer patients to us. And I also love the fact that we get a chance to develop a relationship with residents from other programs throughout our time as a PGY1, and it's I think really help us as we become PGY2 and to already have a relationship with people from other specialties.
One of my favorite things about the program that we have at Michigan State here is really the cohesiveness between the residents. I really feel that all the residents are really friendly towards each other, and we're all looking to look out for each other. And I really felt that when I was a rotating student, that this was a place where everyone really had each other's backs, and that it was a place where people are out for themselves. Everyone's showing up to work, and they want to work together. I think it really comes from the top of our program with our program medical director, Dr. Andary, as well as all of our other attending staff, who are really looking out to support the residents in whatever way they see, is best for us. It's been really clear throughout my time here that if there is something that the residents think that could be done to improve our program, and if we suggest how to execute that within the program, and if we make that suggestion to the attendings and are willing to work to make some accommodations in order to do something that's going to better our training and our education, they're always willing if it's appropriate. And I feel like that's pretty rare amongst residency programs, unfortunately. But I really felt like that was something that was really great about our program.
Hey, I'm Fred Carrington. I'm one of the PGY3s here at MSU PMR. I'm originally from the Detroit area, the suburbs of Detroit. Why I chose MSU, I did an audition rotation here, and I really loved all the residents. To me, they all hung out, they were all friends outside of work, so it didn't feel as much of like a work environment with colleagues as much as it did more of a friendship place where everyone was getting along together and doing things outside of just working.
What do me and some of the other residents do outside of residency? Lots of us live in the Lansing area. Some of us live in about a 30-minute radius outside of Lansing. But there are plenty of bars or restaurants or trivia nights or anything that we can find ourselves doing on a weekend that we have off or something together. And obviously COVID has impacted our ability to socialize, but before that we were hanging out regularly and everything.
I have never been to Michigan prior to residency, and so far I would say that I am loving my time here in Lansing, Michigan. Lansing is of course the capital of Michigan, and it's also centrally located in the state, which means you are never more than an hour or 2 hours away from the other major city in the states like Detroit, Ann Arbor, Grand Rapids. You can even take the train to Chicago directly. I enjoy traveling and exploring the outdoor, and Michigan is of course a beautiful state with a lot of opportunities for outdoor recreation.
What is there to do in Michigan? So our program's in Lansing, Michigan, which is the capital of Michigan, and we're really close to East Lansing, which is obviously a Big Ten university site with Michigan State there, and with it comes all the perks of a Big Ten lifestyle and campus and everything. So lots of football games, basketball games that are fun to attend. With it, there's lots of restaurants and kind of activities going on throughout the year. Obviously this is what normally happens and not during COVID. And in Lansing, I think we actually have a decent restaurant scene. A lot of us like to get together and try different foods and go to different restaurants. And then within the state of Michigan, there's a lot of fun things to do. You can head east and hang out in Detroit, or you can head west and go see Grand Rapids and go see Lake Michigan. I like to spend a lot of time on the west side of the state at Lake Michigan. I know a lot of residents have recently camped near Pictured Rocks in the UP, and so there are definitely a lot of different attractions within the state of Michigan.
What are some of the strengths of the MSU PMR program? I believe that our biggest strength is the people. We are a small residency program, so naturally all the residents are very tight-knit. We love working with each other and learn from each other throughout our 4 years in the program. Our attendings are dedicated to teaching. They're amazing, and they really love working with the residents and always try to teach us and help us in any way that they can. Another advantage of our program is that we have excellent hands-on exposure to different procedures throughout the 3 years of our training. If that is something that you are interested in, pursuing whether it's interventional procedures or injections or ultrasound guided procedures or EMGs.
Overall, I really think that this program is a really great program, and if I had to go through the match process again, I would choose to come here again for sure. I wish you the best of luck with the interviews, and I hope to see you next year in our program.
Within all,
Alright, just try that part again.
So being in a large hospital.
is it still rolling?
Just go.